Today is November 17, 2015, afternoon work session in conference room 315.
Of agenda items for the joint meeting with Sarasota, Charlotte, and Manatee County School Board. Have we heard anything from them on anything? Either one of them?
They're going to email me. They're meeting this month and deciding. So if we decide today, I'll email them ours and then I'll make an agenda.
Any idea?
I'd like to know what the other school districts, what they're experiencing on growth, and how they're handling it, or what their plans are. I don't know.
I understand Manatee is really climbing ahead of us. When I see figures of 48,000,
They are growing at a faster rate. I think Charlotte County is almost,
I think they had a lot more capacity though, Manatee.
they have smaller schools, and I know they have capacity, but they're the same problem. It's where they have capacity, they'd have to do massive redistricting to be able to use that.
In 2002, I did a campaign in Manatee County for schools, to build new schools. That half-penny was approved. And they were leaving at the end of the year and coming back in the fall with growth to exceed one full school every summer. And they've always been a bedroom community for Tampa, so
I think Charlotte County is not experiencing growth.
no, I don't think so either.
So do you agree on that item?
Yeah.
Just growth in general, we'll figure out that.
Student enrollment growth and plans to accommodate if you're experiencing it.
Number 2?
What's their other program that Diane Green was talking about that night for reducing chronic absenteeism?
Oh, the graduation technicians.
Yeah.
You could say, what are you, just maybe to be more general, that you could get that, what are you doing to address chronic absenteeism?
It's a big initiative for them. So.
Yeah, it is. We're under the kind of the same
Yeah.
grade level reading, so they're doing a lot of the same things.
But that may be good, even that topic, because they are doing such a large initiative and we are both solely focused on it, maybe even just addressing kind of what they're doing there and what we're doing. And while I think a lot of us are aware of it from offshoots, it may be worth discussing as a topic. Just seeing where, I don't know if Charlotte County, I don't know if so maybe they'll really benefit from, hearing what we've been doing. I don't know how much they'll put forward towards it, but maybe a good topic.
Maybe
to
they have
discuss.
some things too that they're doing.
Yeah, that may be a really good discussion.
So agreed?
Or, agreed.
Do we want another one just in case
Oh.
some of these are the same as the other counties are coming up with?
Or what about, what are some of their successes or challenges?
I think that's a
With that?
I'd like to know the parent piece.
Yeah.
Are there any new things they're doing
Parent
relative
involvement.
to parent involvement?
And I feel like they touched on it at the last joint meeting, especially when we were talking about the new curriculum. I feel like there was a high-level discussion on it, and so maybe if we get an update on what they've done as well. Or maybe that was more around the professional development. I may be mixing that up. But I know we talked about it briefly, and maybe since we're focused on it again. Yeah.
So is that 3 in case one of them's a
Right, duplicate.
duplicate?
So it's what?
What's the third one? Because I heard 2 ideas.
Yeah.
One is what are you doing dealing with the new standards,
The parent involvement piece, and
and then the other parent involvement.
Are
So
there any new programs you're doing to involve parents
whether, and that would go
with
under
their
the
child's
umbrella.
education? That's just kind of,
About when is this and who's hosting? Are we hosting it?
We are January 20.
Ooh, I wanna make sure that's on my-
Does anybody know, somewhat off topic, but sort of the same thing, anybody have any idea what the county wants to talk about?
well, we're not going to let them decide that, are we? I mean, we're going to have input as well.
When the gal
I know how
called,
they are. They'll make up a decision.
When the gal called, she just said they were contacting all the entities and just setting up meetings for the year. So I don't know if it's just something they do every year.
They haven't been,
And that's.
not unless they want to
Did you determine the
postcard
date that you said to me? We don't have a date yet. You
about
gave us-
things.
April. Yeah, it was April, I forget.
No worries. Well, I don't know, this is kind of, since you bring that up, and I don't know, someone reached out to me, and I don't know if they reached out to other board members, it was the one who sent me, so, in regards to the homeless shelter,
Oh, yeah.
and I,
That's what I say, maybe they want us to donate one of our schools for a come as you are homeless shelter.
well, this individual had mentioned, so that's not on my radar as a board member, not something that we are oversight. I don't know if we put, I know it's a county, city.
I'm kidding.
It's already on Twitter.
And she may come to the board meeting.
No, and she actually just called me right before,
Oh.
but I wasn't I'm not up to speed as far as, so I said, it's not been on my radar as a board member that we get involved at all.
And what?
The homeless shelter, and she was concerned about it being, the location being
Oh, yeah.
Booker Middle
Yeah.
and Booker Elementary.
There's also something they're building up there with.
I thought it's gonna be there off of Calumet where the old county building was.
But just,
No decision's been made. It is quite a
right, no,
discussion.
it's, so,
Isn't
but,
that what the city
That's what
proposed?
the city proposed.
You can
That's
find
what I
out,
was saying too.
Oh,
Shirley, you can
very
find out
good.
next month at Council of Governments,
but we
because
do
they'll
not
have
get
it resolved by
involved.
then.
Okay,
It was
that's what-
somewhat
So she
up in the air
wasn't
last
here
month,
today. She wanted to
last
just
week when Lori and
voice
I
her
went.
opinion, so, you know.
I told staff they're welcome as citizens to weigh in. I don't think as a district we're weighing in that discussion. It's just, there's,
Okay, well, I'm just curious if anybody knew what the county, if there
Well,
was
I wanted to bring
Frank,
that
I was
back
at a
there,
meeting
so.
you
where,
could have any building,
We're
you
going
could
to
then,
discuss manufacturing again.
it's hard to not be around a school. I mean, it's just not
Thinking
something.
of building something with barbed wire up on the top, and I was talking to Willie Shaw yesterday, and it's right
We're
by
done,
the
Scott.
library.
There's so many, nothing has been decided, so it's all over the place, no one. So, my
Don't go down
recommendation,
that road.
But everybody wants to solve it.
right,
where they were waving the flag, how the city and the county got together and they voted on this. I said, oh, you haven't heard? What? I said, the county rescinded that vote.
Okay, I think we got our two items. Shirley, next
As
one,
a
Shirley.
board, get involved.
not,
Um,
to my knowledge, we have never.
On this same thing where the county wanting us to be involved, the health department, I don't know if they asked all of us or just me, to this community health, it was CHIP or something, to see how the health of the county was. And I had a conflict, but, you know, I hesitated to go anyway, so they put this group together, and
Is that you, Scott?
it was Jane, she was doing it all during the meeting downstairs.
This has been going on for, I think
that
this is the
Irene?
second, yes.
Yeah.
But I said, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to get the school board's name on some list, and then we ended up having to go to be in this partnership again. I knew where that one was going. But you've all got this, I think, and it basically says, you know, don't use the scores this year for graduation, and if we were to put it on our agenda, we'd have to change it, be it resolved that the Sarasota County School Board calls on, and it's just, I didn't want to put it on the agenda without you all approving it.
This also supports the superintendent's letter that went out, the superintendent's position.
Well, the FSBA adopted and asked that we do resolutions for the school districts,
Right. But it's
and I didn't
part
want
of-
to do it without approval.
But it's part of it, what I'm saying to you is,
It's the fads, it's like good.
yes.
So we all support it. Got any problem putting it on the agenda for next time under consent, or? New business?
I will say, and I'm sure I'm not gonna surprise anyone here, the only concern, I know I'm gonna be on the minority here, but I'm just gonna share my thoughts. I'm less inclined to support the incomplete. I just don't think it puts us in a, I know that there's issues and I want to work towards solutions, but I am much more focused on, multiple measures of student performance being included in school grades, not no measure. That's my personal focus, so I have an issue with it being a full incomplete, but we want to vote. I mean, I know I'm not going to be in the majority here.
Tell me which paragraph you're talking about.
The last one.
Be it further resolved.
Let me see here, I'm sorry. It was I've got the highlighted here. To waive the use of 2015 FSA assessments for the accountability purpose with regard to student progression and graduation personnel evaluation, school grades and district ranking, and where is the incomplete portion?
Which one are you talking about?
That was the second to last paragraph.
Second to last paragraph. The last two are what I have highlighted. But why, calls for governor to establish a diverse committee, I agree with that. Well, bear with me. Where am I missing the incomplete? Let's explore it out here. Because was this not a duplication? Was that not the...
This isn't what the
Okay.
superintendent said. I mean, there's some overlap, but it's not the
So
same
there is
document.
not, I'm sorry, I don't know why I had that. Okay.
I guarantee you're spending more time reading it than any legislator will too.
Wow.
Yeah, I care more about it than any legislator will.
We discussed the incomplete, right?
Was that not included on the FSBA incomplete? Wait, I'm sorry. The required assessment without interrupting the ongoing instructions to students who are not being assessed, a feasible timeline for the transition, and full implementation in the improvement. So maybe the change was the feasible timeline for the transition and full implementation of the system versus the incomplete. Is
Right,
that
it's just this year that they're talking about.
correct? Well, and I guess
Because of what Lori said earlier.
right, and I understand. And I know I've talked to you about that. So I thought that there was the incomplete in there.
No, because we actually did not want to put the incomplete in.
Because of that
Because a lot
concern.
of people didn't agree with it.
Because it's an absolute versus, because I guess that's really, so, I retract from that statement, but really my focus is obviously on multiple measures, so.
So we can change the Florida School Boards Association
We
to the
can't change
Sarasota County
anything
School
on this.
Board.
No, it's changed.
You can say it's our district, not the
Our
Florida School Board.
revelation.
Yeah,
If we do it, we can change anything we want, I mean, if we wanted to. But we're going to change it to Sarasota County School Boards
Yes.
and put it on the next agenda.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
Any other?
Yeah, just one other, and I know Lori, you've told me this before. Why can't we drop students off at Girls Inc. and Boys and Girls Clubs?
We,
I was attacked yesterday.
part of it is trying not to, where do you draw the line of subsidizing a private entity? Not, in this case, nonprofit, which is a different category than a commercially. So we're working in discussions now to try to minimize, to look at ways to reduce the cost of that. It's not like I can take buses offline because we're transporting them to another facility. You still have to provide adequate transportation to their home sites. But we're looking at ways to minimize that cost with Girls Inc. and Boys and Girls Club only, those two entities. I've asked staff to find ways to help minimize the cost. So we are working on that.
Wouldn't it be easier, though, just to drop them off at these centers rather than to drive them home? So wouldn't we save money there?
You don't save any money because I still have to have enough transportation to do both. It's not like the only time you save money is if you eliminate a route. I can't eliminate any routes.
Okay.
And you're adding a route to be able to accommodate going to these sites. However,
It's not like a replacement.
yes, it's not. However, I agree, we have a special partnership with those entities. They are helping us accomplish some goals.
Great.
We want to be a good partner, so where can we find a workable solution? And I believe we'll find one, so we're working on it.
Good, good, good. Thank you.
Any other? All right, so we're at 2:45, right, for the New
Yeah, across the way, across the pond.
Jim, part of the
Coronation of young Shirley.
picked up my granddaughter and had her do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hey,